Okay, we are live right now. Very cool. And we're launching Minecraft as well. I love launching Minecraft. There we go. Let me pop out the chat so that I can see the YouTube messages. And boom, boom. All right. Hey, Anime, congrats on getting first, and congrats Shy Moa on getting first on Twitch. How's everyone doing today? Chat, as is the weekly tradition, except for last week because I was busy on Wednesday. Wednesday is Pale Garden Day, so we are going to be playing the Pale Garden today, and maybe, just maybe, we can get some frickin' zombie villagers in here this time. So if you remember what we were doing last time, I have my Elytron. Okay, that's good. So if you remember last time, what we were doing was we checked on the actual system, and I think there was some stuff that was wrong with it. I just can't exactly remember what. So we're gonna find out together. Let's see. Are you gonna play Hive soon? Hive is, I think this Friday I'm probably gonna do Hypixel, but then the Friday after that I'll do Hive. I'm gonna replace these with glass. Is this Silk Touch? Oh, it is. Nice. Is this a new hardcore world or the first one? This is a new hardcore world because this world is entirely. This is a entirely Pale Garden world that is permanently nighttime. So. I mean, at this point in the world, it's not super challenging, but it was quite a challenge when I first started because, you know, permanently nighttime, like I didn't even have that 10 minutes at the beginning of the game to get prepared. I was just thrust right into nighttime, so. Can you do Hive any day other than Friday? I can't get here Friday. Sorry. Friday is the day for Hive. I'm sure there are other people who can't get here on other days, so Friday I think is probably a good day for the majority of people. Probably better than other days. Yeah, Pale Garden chat, we are on the Pale Garden world. Okay, so this machine right here, in case you don't know what it does, it basically is gonna wash, it's gonna wash the mobs down, right? The mobs are going to come down from here, and they are going to get moved down to the bottom layer, where it will sort out everything except for zombie piglet, or no, not zombie piglins. It's going to sort out the zombies versus the drowns. So one thing that I have to do, or one thing that I would like to do, is I want to get hoppers. Get out of here, essential update. I'm going to grab hoppers so that I can collect some of the resources. And I'm going to have to upgrade. I'm going to have to make I'm going to have to make more platforms because it's going to be really slow right now. Also, chat, I got my new mouse. It looks pretty much exactly the same as the old one, but this is the Viper 3. And so far, it's pretty nice. So far, it is pretty nice. What do I like more, Java or Bedrock? I'm more of a Java guy, but I still enjoy Bedrock. I mean, honestly, lately, I think I've been probably playing more Bedrock than Java. But I'm typically more of a Java guy. What did I come here for? Oh, hoppers. I don't know where my items are. Oh, I don't have a lot of iron, do I? Huh. Very little iron. Interesting. I don't know why I have so little iron. Well, I have enough for 2 hoppers, so that's something, I guess. I tried the Viper 3 before. Razor Death Adder is still better. I don't know. According to reviews online, the Viper is the best, is like the best gaming mouse you can get. So, you know. Viper 3 before G Pro 2, like, come on. It's $10 more, and the side button improvement is huge. The G Pro. I don't really care. A mouse is a mouse. Like, I said this the other night. I'm fairly certain that, like, 99% of mice are going to be exactly the same, unless you are, like, a professional esports player, where you might actually notice. I'm pretty sure that for most people's use cases, it's going to be exactly the same. Alright, so I need 4 chests. Like, this mouse has, like, it has some, like, fancy stuff. It's like, it has, like, super insanely fast polling rate, and, like, I had no problem, personally, with the polling rate on my old mouse, so, like, I don't think it's going to be a huge difference. Why is there such a big gap between me and Moai? I don't know. I'm from Canada and I speak French, but I speak and read and script good. I got 100 in my bulletin. I don't know what that means. Is that a class thing? If so, congrats. Okay, so I need more gunpowder. I'm actually, like, out of gunpowder. So I need gunpowder, and then I need some iron, but the iron is easy enough to find. I just have to go underground. I might have some stuff over here, though. I have a little bit of... Oh, I have a whole stack of gunpowder. Dope. Okay, I don't have iron, though. That's what I kind of figured. I gotta go mining. I want to say I have a fortune pickaxe somewhere. I'm not sure where, but I think I have a fortune pickaxe somewhere. Be gone. Alright. Let's just go... You know, I'm gonna put this other chest down here. Just so that I have extra room in my extra room. Okay, let me grab a fortune pickaxe, and I gotta go mine a little bit of iron. I can't even make an iron farm yet, Chad. It's so sad. I'm broke on iron, and I don't have enough I don't have enough villagers to make an iron farm. Remember my friend that I was talking about yesterday? No, I don't, to be honest with you. I'm not the best at English. That's okay. As long as you speak, I mean, enough English to talk in chat, you know, that's fine. And as long as you don't get mad at me if I don't understand what you're saying. Some people will get, like, frustrated at me for, like, not understanding their English if it isn't good. And I'm like, man, that doesn't really seem like my fault. And it's hard to understand people. It's hard to oh, I didn't get my pickaxe. I need a fortune pickaxe. You have elytra but no iron farm? So, this is a world that doesn't have villagers in it. So, getting an iron farm is pretty difficult. There is currently one villager that exists in this entire... you know, 60 million by 60 million block world. So that's why I only have one, or that's why I don't have an iron farm. Ergonomics is a big deal for me for mice. I would use the G Pro if the Razer Death Adder didn't fit my hand so well. Honestly, this mouse seems real nice ergonomically. Like, it doesn't seem to bother me at all. But the last one didn't either. I think maybe if I had, like, tiny little baby hands like Alterock, maybe I would need a smaller mouse, but, you know. I don't actually know if the Death Adder is smaller. I just wanted to make fun of Alterock, as I like to do. Whee! Oh, iron. Hey. Why? This is so bright over here. Like 300? 300 what? I was gonna snap back for Dash making fun of my hands, but my hands are kind of small. Hard for me to reach 5. Oh, see, I can reach 5, and then 6 is where it... I guess I don't have much bigger hands than Altarock, but, like, 6 is where I have to reach a little bit, and then 7 I, like, totally have to reach. So I go up to 5. My hotkeys stop at 5, and then they go R is 6, T is 7, and then my mouse buttons are 8 and 9. Because I don't have huge hands. Oh, hello. Free stuff in this cave. Or not free stuff, but I mean like there's an amethyst geode. That's kind of what I meant. Amethyst geode is cool. Why do I keep 64 arrows on me? I have infinity on my bow. I really don't need to keep 64 arrows on me. I need to get unbreaking on this bow, I just realized. That's kind of a big issue. Oh, why do I not have my texture pack on right now? That looks weird. There we go. I have 1 through 4 normal, 5F, 6Z, 7X. Interesting buttons. Oh, that's weird. F is because like F is the offhand button. What do you use as your offhand button? Or do you open your inventory? I mean, I know you're a Bedrock player, so maybe you just open your inventory to switch your offhand. But that seems way less efficient. All right, we're getting a pretty substantial amount of iron here. Throwback to when iron wasn't able to be mined with fortune. I kind of didn't mind that, to be honest. Like, I didn't think it was a problem. Oh, chicken jockey! I really didn't... Wait, I just killed that chicken. Man, I'm so stupid. I just killed the chicken. There are no chickens in this world, and I just killed that chicken. That was the only chicken in existence, and I just killed him. Gosh dang it. Why do I do this to myself? Why did I do that, chat? Why did I do that? Do you like Bedrock? Yeah, I do. I do like Bedrock. I use my offhand a lot for doing the thing where you reorganize the hotbar with the offhand. Yeah, that's what I do. But wait, so what button do you use? Man, I'm not gonna get a chicken jockey for like forever, probably. Oh, you know what? Maybe the mob farm will spawn one. That would be sick if it did. That would be sick. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Skellington. All right, let's fly back home, and we can smelt up my iron. At least you can eat it. True, I finally have some meat in this world. That's, I think, aside from like rotten flesh, it's the first time I've had meat in this world, and you guys know I love meat. Pause. Whee! Fly back this way. Yesterday I had a math test for a unit I finished 2 days ago. Tomorrow's the first day of the week and a half vacation, and my math teacher seriously thought we would be willing to start a unit today. That's annoying. I have had that happen a number of times, though. Some professors, like, they don't care that, like, the next day, you know, they don't care that, like, tomorrow is the first day of summer break. They're like, we have an exam today. Actually, that's how it is in college, but in high school, that's especially dumb. But in college, your last class is the last class of the entire year, you know? Or your last class of the year is your final. You're so helpful, dude. Thank you. I try to be. I try to be. My offhand button is my other side mouse button. Oh, okay. That's what you... Okay, okay. Kind of weird, but you know what? I won't judge too hard. Even though I will. Wait, I have fireworks over here. Or not fireworks. I have furnaces right here. Alright, give me these furnaces. The furnace, if you will, if you want to be plural. Let's put split that into 4 stacks. Ooh, I love when it splits them evenly. Oh, it didn't split them evenly. I lied. I thought it split them evenly, but it didn't. Okay. So now, we're gonna make... I actually have very little wood on me. Let's go grab some more wood. It's literally the best place because it's almost instant because my thumb is already always over it. That's kind of valid, I guess. I don't feel like hitting F is very far away. My finger isn't over it, but it is like right next to it because I have my fingers on the D key. All right, let's put this fortune pickaxe back. I don't need it for now. And then what do we need? I needed wood. I need some stacks of wood. There we go. Because we're gonna try to make this a bunch more layers so that it's faster. My best friend died today and I watch your videos to cheer up. I'm so sorry to hear that, K Creed. Rest in peace. What slot do you normally put blocks? I always put them in my 8th or 9th slot. I always put fireworks in my 9th slot and food in my 8th, so then blocks go in like these slots usually. In hardcore, I usually have 2 totems in my hotbar, one in my offhand, one in my hotbar. But so normally everything would be shifted over by 1. My friend I was talking about yesterday, the one with low effort brain rot channel and is depressed, was saying that he's gonna send you death threats. I didn't even say anything about his channel. You were the one who called it low effort and said it was brain rot. What did I do, man? I just said I don't approve of those type of channels. I didn't single bro out. Bro's gonna send me death threats. That's a healthy way of coping. Oh, this guy doesn't like my content. I'm going to send him death threats. Reasonable. I need a bunch of chests. I need 8 chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So that I can put 2 chests under each of these. Give me that. Give me that. Yes. Good job, Dashbot. Good boy. Dashbot got one of the spammers. Those pesky spammers. He doesn't even know my channel? Oh. So you just told me... So you just told him that, like, a YouTuber you watch was saying that his videos were low effort or something? Because I didn't even, like, again, I didn't even specify them. I don't know why... I don't know why they're sending me death threats, or threatening to send me death threats, I guess. They're interested in sending me death threats or something. Oh, it was the slab I put. Okay, so we're gonna fly up here, and then we're gonna get rid of this clock up here. And we're gonna move it. We're gonna have to move it up. Oh. Okay, this is an annoying thing to try and build. So I'm gonna make myself a nice little schematic of it, because I don't actually know how to build this off the top of my head. So I'm just gonna make a schematic of it so I don't have to remember. I remember some kid went in my stream and didn't like me, so he threatened to hack into my bank account. I didn't have a bank account. Dang. That... Kids threatening to hack you is really funny until they actually, like when kids are, like, in, like, Overwatch lobbies, you know, if you get someone really tilted, they would be like, you know, they're like, I'm gonna dox you. It's really funny until they actually do it. Hopper, clock, no sticky piston. I should yell it. Hopper, clock, no sticky piston! Because I typed it in caps. I know your social security number. Oh no. Not Alterock's social security number. I was planning on stealing his identity. Can you leave that to me? Will there be Village Game 3? I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. Depends on, you know, if the season comes out and it's good and I feel motivated and inspired to make a third one. You died in your hardcore world? Dang, that's rough. That is unfort. Yay, thank you. No problem. Oh my gosh, this is the... This is one of the songs that I hear play in, like, every YouTuber's YouTube videos. This is such a common song. Like, every YouTuber uses Epidemic Sound, so you hear a lot of overlapping songs. You know? It would be... I was thinking, like, someone else needs to make a music, like, service like Epidemic Sound, but it would be real hard to beat Epidemic Sound because they've had years of people making music for them, so they have so many songs. Like, to compete at all, you would need to have, like, thousands of songs like Epidemic Sound does. Dash is going to do Villager Game 3, and I'm going to win by investing all Squid Game money into betting on the villagers. If I do Villager Game 3, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that you can get... There will be a cap of villagers, right? But what I want, especially since my streams have been growing, like, you know, sometimes I'll have, like, hundreds of people on my stream. So, since I want, like, ideally, I want a lot of different people to have villagers in it, what I'm going to do, if I do Village Game 3, each villager, the first villager you get will be like 500 points. Maybe 100 points. Something like that. And then it will be exponential. So first villager, like 100 points. Second villager, 1,000 points. Third, 2,000. Fourth, 4,000. And it will just, like, double. So you can get, like, a max of 10, but they'll be, like, hella expensive if you want more than just one. And so that will make it so that the rich can still get a bunch of villagers, but the poor can get, like... And the reason that's a good solution, at least in my eyes, is because, like, if I had them just at 100 points, then anyone with a few channel points would get, you know, would max out. So that allows the poor people to get one, and then the rich people to get, you know, a bunch. But like, kind of balanced. Not stopping me, Dash. Well, if you wanted 10 and it doubled every time... If it doubled every time, I'm gonna... The first one, let's say, is 100 points, but then it goes to 1,000. 1,000 times 2, that's the third. Times 2 is 4,000. So that's the fourth. Times 2, 8,000 for the fifth. 16,000 for the sixth. 32,000 for the seventh. 64,000 for the eighth. 128,000 for the ninth. And 256,000 for the 10th. So, that's, I mean, I might not make it that exponential, but you get what I mean. I guess I'm donating money for villagers. W. Alright, anyways, let's build this lovely platform. Let's go like so. Like so. Alright, bam, bam. Okay, so we're going to... Oh, that's the wrong slab. I need to do top slabs like this. There we go. Dash, if you let me win villager games, I will shout out your small, insignificant channel to my adoring fans. Yeah, that's valid. That is valid. How do you have 0 minutes of watch time? I think... Yeah, actually, I thought the first time you type a message in chat, it just gives you 1 minute of watch time. So I actually don't know how you would have 0 minutes of watch time. I'm gonna need more buckets. I am going to need more buckets. What happened to my dispensers as well? I thought I had more. I thought I had some. I need to add some light to these platforms or else mobs will spawn and kill me, and I don't want them to do that because that would be mean. You know what? I'm just going to drop through here. This is probably the fastest way for me to get down to here. As long as I can get out. Oh, crap. There we go, I'm out. Yay! 0 minutes of watch time is a bigger flex than Hall of Fame. I don't know if I would say that, but it is definitely a flex. All right, we have 8 buckets, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right, let me just pour like a water bucket right here so that I can get up here. Oh no, my water. Okay. Now it's platform building time. I have to build... I was told a while ago, a few weeks ago, I was told that the optimal number of platforms is like 7. So I think we're going to go for that. So far we have 1, 2, 3. So this is our 4th. And so we just have to build a bunch of platforms. Oh, I don't know. I have no idea why. I just got so confused for a second, but like I didn't do anything wrong. I just thought I did, and I was confused as to how. Good job, Dashbot. So proud of you. Oh, so this, okay, actually it isn't activated because there's no water bucket in there. Good, good. I was wondering if that was going to set off all of the, you know, all the floors, but it didn't because there's no water bucket in there. Dude, I think I'm actually, like, I might be sleep deprived, because I swear I just looked and this block was not centered, but now that I'm looking at it, it is. I don't know what's happening to me, chat. I'm cooked. My brain is cooked, apparently. What happened to my dispensers? Gosh dang it. Did I not have them 2 seconds ago? Where did my dispensers go? He doesn't miss a thing. He does accidentally get some false positives, though, sometimes. Dashbot makes mistakes. There we go. I guess I didn't have my dispensers at any point. You should use the mod inventory tweaks. Is that my face? That is my face. Why is that my face, bro? Can my face... Why is my face your profile picture? Inventory tweaks? No, actually, I don't know what inventory tweaks does, to be honest. I was thinking of Inventorio, but Inventorio is... Because Inventorio is not something I would ever consider using. But, Inventory tweaks seems like it's a different thing, so I don't actually know what it does. I just looked at Pine hosting. It's really cheap and decent hosting too. Yeah. That's why it's great. I think it's pretty good hosting, in fact, but what's up, Paula? How's it going? Okay, let's just build these lovely little platforms. Boop, 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 boop. Place that there, place that there. Your profile picture is so beautiful. It is a nice profile picture. That is indeed true. If you were offered $12,500 to start doing SMP content on the side, would you? That's a specific number. Do you have $12,500 and you're like trying to get me to do it? I'm good, how are you? I'm doing pretty well. I just gotta get some comfort so I can relax from taking a big test. It was boring. Oh, did you... Oh, yeah, I think you told me yesterday that you weren't going to be able to be here much because you had a test. How'd it go? I have an exam tomorrow in my accounting class. Hopefully, it will not go poorly. Hopefully. We shall see. Boop. Boop. All right, there we go. Looking good. Thank you, Carla. Or Carl. Sorry, I misread. I read the D, or I didn't read the D and just read it as Carla Boss, but it's Carl the Boss. My apologies, my apologies. I don't think I need that on me right now. Okay. How many layers are we at? Are we at 5? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 5 layers thus far. Almost to 7, and then we'll get to see the farm actually operating, and, you know, hopefully it'll be fast. It probably won't be, realistically speaking. It probably will not be fast, and we'll just chill here while we wait on, you know, zombie villagers to show up. Would you join an org like M8 or FaZe, even if they had content requirements? Why the hell would I join FaZe, bro? That seems like a really random thing for me, a Minecraft YouTuber, to join. I'm new. Welcome. How's it going? I had to wait for like 5 hours for the test to finish. What does that mean? Is it just... surely you're just exaggerating, right? Was it one of those tests where you can't leave? Oh man, I totally forgot about that, but that was one of the worst things about high school. Finishing a test and just having to sit there. Like, man, college is so nice. If you finish an exam early, you just leave. It's great. I really don't know why you can't do that in high school. Maybe it's just like they don't trust maybe they just don't trust the students to not, like, go cause mischief or something, but it seems kind of dumb. Okay, so that's 6 layers now, right? Okay, this layer does not have water, or does not have a torch on it, and I don't want it having mobs. So let's just put a torch there. Put this here. Put this here. Put this here. And I think this is my last layer, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. Didn't I have 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could have sworn I had 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I do have 6. I just somehow didn't count the next layer. Okay, whatever. Just your high school, man. We could leave the test after we're done? Really? Huh. As long as 1 hour had passed. Interesting. That's interesting. True. High school sucks. College mid. College is kind of great, dude. Like, especially when compared to high school, college is way better. You have way more free time. It's like everyone just does their own thing. I feel like classes are a lot better because for the most part, everyone is there to, like, actually learn. You know, like, because you choose what you're learning instead of it just being, like, random classes that everyone has to take. So, like, college, you know, people pay attention in class and participate. Not, like, there's still, like, I would say there's still a large percentage of people, especially in, like, as a business major, there's still a lot of people who aren't paying attention. But it used to be, like, none. In high school, it used to be like nobody was paying attention, and now it's like, you know, some people are. What are you making? I'm making a mob farm, and this mob farm will basically, the mob farm will get a bunch of mobs to spawn, but then I have a system at the bottom that sorts out zombie villagers, because what we want to do is we're trying to cure zombie villagers and make a village in this world. This world is entirely Pale Garden, so villagers do not spawn in it, but but it would be really cool if I can, I'm going to, you know, it's gonna be dope, and it's going to, well, it's not even if I can. It should be very possible to do this. So we're basically making the, a village from scratch, from cured zombie villagers. Okay, let's pull out that schematic. I don't know what happened to my sticks. There they are. Pull out that schematic, pull out these items. There we go. Love your channel, thank you. When am I going to graduate? I am a junior this year, so next year I'll graduate. I didn't get my sticks. Whoopsie. I got, like, everything except for my stick. Hopper, Clock, no sticky piston. There we go. All right, let's put into all mode. And then, so what I had... Ooh, what was connected? What block was the... what block was the dispenser above, is my question. Or what block was the dispenser below? Because the dispenser was below some block. I'm just not sure which. We could do the redstone block, although I don't think that's what block I put it beneath. No postgrad? Oh, hell no. I'm going on to be a YouTuber, bro. Why would I go to postgrad? Okay, let's go. We're gonna move that up. Let's try using the... Yeah, you know what? Let's try using the... Oh, no, that wouldn't work because... Okay, so that wouldn't work. So we're just going to do... What college major are you taking? I am a marketing major. We're gonna just put it like this, off to the side. That should power it, right? I don't see why it wouldn't. So, all right. Let's build this out, and hopefully everything will work as intended, and if it does, I will be happy. Okay, so I have some redstone dust. We have that, we have that. We have that guy facing that way. That guy facing this way. Boom, 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 boom. Lever facing the wrong direction. No, wait, lever facing the right direction. There we go. That there. That there. I don't have any more wood. Let's grab some more wood. Dash, my favorite video game villain is Steve. How about you? Dude, I'm telling you, Steve would have, like, dude, the Minecraft movie could have been a lot better, is kind of my take on it. And it could have been just as memey, but also good, but also like peak if they had made it so that like halfway through the movie, Steve, like they discover that Steve is evil. And then at the end of the movie, you discover that it wasn't Steve and it was Herobrine. Absolute cinema, I'm telling you. Would have been so peak. Literally everyone, that movie, the Minecraft movie's already probably going to make $1 billion. It would have made $5 billion if you had done that, bro. It would have been the highest grossing movie of all time if they had done that, I'm telling you. It would have been so peak. Okay, here's our clock. Is it working? Let's see if it's working. You low-key should have produced it for real. HBO should hire you? Why HBO? It's just for memes and iPad kids? Yeah. I feel like that's unfortunate, though. It's kind of sad that they didn't just, that instead of it being like a genuinely, like, really good Minecraft movie, it's like the iPad kid movie. But it is fun. Like, it is a fun movie. Oh, wait, that's why it's not working. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Is it working? Oh, it looks like it's working. Beautiful. I mean, Chicken Jockey is pretty peak. True. Good point. All right, I take back everything I said. Chicken Jockey is peak. I'm so mad that I killed that chicken jockey earlier, bro. That was so stupid of me. That's literally the only chicken jockey in this entire world, and I killed it. Without a second thought. I tried to kidnap one earlier in the series, but and then I totally forgot that that would be... That's the only way I can get passive mobs to exist in this world. Chicken jockeys, I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's anything else. Aside from, like, a Strider. Did bro get an Elytra and a Pale Garden? Yeah, Strongholds still spawn. How can you say chicken jockey so normally? I'm sorry. I already said chicken jockey earlier, but I could have had Steve's lava chicken in my world if I had kept that guy alive, but I'm stupid and I'm dumb and I didn't. Better plot, Jack Black and animated would be awesome. Yeah, it's still a weird choice that they didn't make it fully animated, but it is what it is. I mean, honestly, it's all about if it made money, and it did make money, so, like, you know what? Like I said, it is what it is. It made money. I don't know why I built this. I built one too tall. Lava chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell. I think that's what it says. You know what I just realized? Somebody was telling me the other day that hell is a curse word. Steve says it. If Steve can say it, then so can I, bro. You just died? Dang. In real life? No. My mom is wondering if you can say chicken jockey 5 times fast. Why is your mom wondering that? Is your mom watching the stream right now? I'm gonna say some crazy stuff if your mom's watching this stream. Oh, did that? Oh, it did land in there. Okay, it has 8 blocks in it right now. The Nether. Yeah, true. You're so right. You're so real for that, Paula. The Nether. All right, let's see how this works. So, is this platform... All right, I got my water buckets, so let's put our water bucket there. Release! I saw a meme that actually had me, like, cackling last night. It was captioned like the movie theater employee when I yell release and then piss all over the family of 4 sitting in front of me. And that's I don't know, that's so funny for some reason. My stream keeps lagging. No. Can you say some next vids you got planned? If you're talking about long form, then I don't even know. Short form, I have a short coming out tomorrow. Oh, look at it go. It's beautiful. It's working, chat. I think all the layers are working. Okay, the layers are working. The spiders are getting killed. The string is going into these chests too. Beautiful. Okay, now we just need some zombies. I need to see some zombies here. I think I can probably slow down the timing on, or I can probably make the water release for less long. I'm not sure. 8 might be generous though. If one spawns like right in the middle. Oh, interesting. That guy did not fall. I'm gonna release myself from this stream. You're not allowed to. Oh, look at that. It's working so beautifully. Oh, it's beautiful, bro. Look, the skeletons are making their way down. They fall into this pit and they die, and I collect their bones. And then zombies. The zombie is in here. He's gonna convert into a zombie villager. Or not a zombie villager, but he's gonna convert into a something. Or into a drowned, I mean. Sorry, what am I talking about? I just remembered I need to... If I want this farm to work even better, what I probably should do is set up it would probably be wise for me to set up a system to spam carved pumpkins onto all the zombies. Crazy how many things can become iconic just because Jack Black said them. True. Okay, so the mob cap is not even close to being filled by this, which means that I could probably build far more platforms. Oh, interesting. This platform is mildly lit. I'm not sure why. I guess it's right here. That's probably it. Okay, well, I can fix that pretty easily. Whee! Fly down to here. And let's just move. Get rid of the torch from there, and now we're good. Oh, actually, we might not be. Looks like we're good. Looks like that's good. I remember when Peach's song was a big deal. True. The theater employees looking at me when I dump boiling oil on the family of 4 in front of me when Steve's lava chicken is happening. That, I mean, kind of reasonable, honestly. Reasonable reaction. It is a peak song. One of the greatest songs of our generation, you know? Okay, I'm not even close. Yeah, so I think I need to build a lot more platforms of this, probably. Probably is the move to build a lot more platforms of this. But you know what we can do first? Let's just see how it works out if I remove like 1, maybe 2 of the items from the hopper clock. I think it might be better. It's probably going to be faster if I remove some items. All right, I just put, now we have 6 items in there. So that's pretty speedy. That looks good. Let's see how that works out. My theater, everyone was throwing popcorn at each other like animals. Yeah, my theater was not like that, and in a way, I'm a little jealous. Spider jockey. I'm a little jealous, but I'm also kind of glad that my theater was not like that. Like, I'm a little jealous because, like, I don't know, it seems like it would have been fun. What is that? What the? Oh, I was looking at it from the side. Okay, that's why. I was like, what is that? What is happening? I want to steal, I want to grab these items somehow. Wait, do I have pumpkins in this world? Oh, I don't know if I have pumpkins in this world. They might spawn in Pale Gardens. I'm not sure. But what I just thought of is they would spawn. Yeah, there is one way for me to get pumpkins in this world. If you go to -37 to -30, it has a higher chance to spawn undead mobs, so chicken jockeys and zombies, villagers, at least in Bedrock. I don't believe that's a thing in Java. Oh, there are pumpkins. I see them over there. Okay, pumpkins. It would honestly have been cooler for the plot of the video if they didn't spawn, but you know what? It is what it is. So it looks like they do in fact spawn. How did a skeleton get up here? Did the spider it was riding on despawn without the guy itself despawning? Oh. Is that like that in every corner? No, it is not. Oh, okay, so I messed up in that one corner. Yeah. Release. Got him. Oh, yeah, look at that extra block there. Wacky, dude. Wacky. There we go. Oh! Ah! Hold on, let's see what kind of loot we're getting from here. Okay. That's something. It's not a lot by any means, but it is something. So I will honestly take it. I don't know if we're gonna get any gunpowder from this, though. It might all burn, or at least most of it would burn. You were big packing? Is that, you just mean you were eating? That's a really funny way to say eating. Okay, so I'm running out of fireworks. Let's go over here. I'm gonna get pumpkins, and we're gonna start a pumpkin farm. I don't actually have much redstone, but I need to make a pumpkin farm so that I can have loads of pumpkins to prevent the zombie villagers from despawning. Oh, I just realized I've been recording this whole time. Oh! Dang. That guy ruined my... This is a nice area. Man. That was rude. That was rude of that guy. You know, that's fine. I wish creepers would drop, like, every block that they blew up, you know? That'd be so nice. Alright. Your world generation is crazy, though? Well, this is a pale garden only world. So if you're thinking like, if you're just thinking like, that's crazy, how does that happen? How do you have this big of a pale garden? That's how. I set it to single biome. Oh, geez. All right, whatever. I'm wasting another firework. That creeper really released right there. Oh, geez. That is one way to put it. Perhaps the worst way that you could have put it, but it is a way to put it. Okay, so what I need is a bunch of... I need a bunch of observers, redstone, and pistons to make a pumpkin farm. And then I'm gonna need like a hopper minecart as well to pick up the items. First time here, what's up, Amber? How's it going? Everyone like the stream? True. When can I get my Hall of Fame? I think you could have gotten it on Monday, technically. Because that, even though I wasn't in the world, that was still in the series that was still in the correct series, you know? What is your favorite band? I'm trying to think. Hold on. Because a lot of the artists that I listen to are not bands. Maybe 100 Gex. I really like 100 Gex, and they are a band. Well, I don't know if... Is there a difference between a band and a duo? Like, is a duo also a band? Because they're just a duo, but... I don't know if I have that many, like, bands I listen to. I watched a lot of your shorts and was wondering if you switched your world to survival, or is it still hardcore? That was it. Are you asking because you saw one of my shorts about that? Because if you saw the short about it, then you would know that the answer is that yes, I did. Also, I do not have any sugarcane, and therefore I do not have any freaking fireworks. This is terrible. Why did you get put in timeout? Did you spam or repeat the same message a bunch of times? Oh no, you said... Oh, you just said skibbity a bunch of times. That's why, because you said skibbity a bunch of times. Corruption. Or maybe you didn't say it a bunch of times, but you said skibbity. That's like... I think that's valid enough. Need I say more? Okay, I need some sand. I need some sand, because I'm gonna grow some sugarcane right near the mob farm. That way I can, if I grow it right near the mob farm, I'll have it growing when I'm near it. Oh, crap. That was stupid. That was a dumb decision. Dumb thing to do. I'll grab, let's see, I can probably find sugarcane elsewhere. And then steal it from there. Oh yeah, I see some sugarcane over here. Oh wait, what am I thinking? I totally just forgot for a moment that you can farm sand on dirt blocks, or farm sugarcane on dirt blocks. And I was like, that's annoying. I'm gonna have to build like a platform under the sugarcane, but like you literally can just, you know, you can just use dirt. I'm actually stupid. Sometimes. Alright. Grab that. Don't shoot at me, skeleton. That's rude. Learn your manners, buddy. I got 20. Can you draw a exploding volcano on wheels? Why? Can you show us your 100k sub play button? There it is. It's in the background. Please? No. What's a skill you're really good at, but is super unnecessary in Minecraft and IRL if you feel up to it? That's a good question. What's a skill that I'm like unnecessarily good at in Minecraft? Building sheep frickers. Coming up with useless farms is something that I would say I'm pretty good at. Like I've designed multiple farms that are either like super niche to the point where they're going to be pretty useless, or I've come up with a few farms that are just like straight up like slow, you know, like I've made a few farms that are like really slow on purpose. Saying chicken jockey. I don't even think my impression is that good though. You just had teriyaki chicken for dinner? No, you've killed him. You killed our mod. Amber, why would you do this? You've killed our mod. He was screaming in pain. Oh my gosh. It's not like Amber killed the chicken herself, guys. If I had a nickel for every time Jack Black made a video game movie way better by singing about said video game in the last 2 years, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. I don't know if I would say that Jack Black's singing really made the movie a whole lot better. But you know what? That's your opinion. Do you like waffles or pancakes more? Waffles all the way. Waffles are like infinitely better. Do drowns throw tridents at villagers? Because if a... Oh no, because never mind, it doesn't even matter. Because the zombies, when they convert into drowns, are not going to... They're not going to have tridents. Waffles much better. Waffles have the amazing crunch to them. Like, you can't beat a waffle. Pancakes taste pretty much the same, but have a way worse texture. Yeah, they also have holes to hold the syrup. That's a good point. Oh my gosh, Chula ran around tonight, chat. Let me see if I can pull it up on stream, because I know you guys love to see Chula videos. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so cute. Hold on, I'm just watching through it to make sure that it won't like dox me if I pull it up on stream. Oh my goodness. She is so cute. Chula vid? Yeah, chat. Exclusive Chula content right here? Yeah. Oh, she got thirsty at the end. Not to spoil it for you guys. Okay, it looks like there are like 3 seconds left of the video, but it looks like I should be good to play it. I'm gonna play it with the volume off because my mom is talking in it, and I don't know how she would, you know, feel about her voice being on stream. And it's gonna be a little bit of a process to get this onto my computer. I gotta upload it to Google Drive, and then I gotta download it to my computer. So it will be a few minutes, but stay tuned, chat, because there will be exclusive Chula content in just a few minutes. All right. What did I come here for? Oh, I came here to get the pumpkin farm set up and the sugarcane farm set up. Did it already upload, or did it fail to upload and I didn't see? Let's find out. Oh, it uploaded, chat. Oh, that quality is horrible. I gotta download this. Let me see if downloading it will fix it. No short until I get an exploding volcano on wheels. Bro, I'll edit it myself. Okay. Chat, it's Chula time. It is Chula time, chat. Apparently Chula did this a bit before. Oh, I didn't pause the game. Apparently Chula did this a bit before my mom got the camera out, but Chula time. Oh my goodness, she's running around. She's so fast. Aw, she's so cute. In case you don't know, I mean, well, no, you might know, but like animals like running around, like doing the zoomies is usually like a sign that they're happy. And Chula's, as she's gotten older, she hasn't done them as much, but so it's really nice to see her still doing them. Chula can literally beat Usain Bolt. I don't know how fast rabbits are, but like aren't dogs faster than people generally? Like aren't like animals a lot of the time really, really fast? Fastest dog recorded. Fastest dog breed is a greyhound capable of reaching 41 miles per hour. How fast is Usain Bolt in miles per hour? 27. So yeah, dogs are faster than humans. Let's see if rabbits. Fastest rabbit in the world. The black-tailed jackrabbit, a type of hare, is often considered the fastest rabbit in the world, capable of reaching 40 to 45 miles per hour. Yeah. So, I don't know about... Chula probably couldn't... Wait, there's literally a video of Usain Bolt versus the fastest dog. But Chula maybe not because she's old, but like rabbits could probably outspeed Usain Bolt because rabbits are fast, bro. Animals in general, or well, at least some animals in general. Wow, that was the perfect amount. That's crazy. Some animals are pretty quick. A exploding volcano on wheels is actually the fastest animal. Bro, granted, what is with you and really wanting to see a exploding volcano on wheels? I broke the rule, ban me. Dang. Somehow turtles are still faster. Turtles are faster than what? You have a mini lop? Oh, W. How old is Chula? Chula is 9 years old. So she's kind of an elderly bun, but we still love her all the same, you know? Okay, I need to grab some dirt. I need some dirt. Let's see where I can grab some dirt from. Whee! I don't know why. I think I saw it when I saw the amethyst geode before. I was like, oh yay, a geode. And then I just realized though that the geodes are literally everywhere. Like if I just look in the ocean for 5 seconds, I find one. So I don't know why I got excited by that. Ever wonder what happens when you mix hot lava and chicken? Well, I did. And now, I don't know what he says after that, to be honest. He says, well, I did, and then he says, like, and now I'm gonna chicken, and now I'm gonna hot lava all over the place, because I am Steve. And I love chickening all over the place. Something like that, I think, is what he said. I'm about to, I think Steve's famous line, it's Steven time, and I'm about to Steve all over the place. I think that's something Steve said in the movie. I'm about to release all over the place. Oh, that's a flaming arrow. I thought that was like just a flaming tree. Drockcross is really trying to self-promo, even though Alterock, like a few minutes ago, deleted their message for self-promo. Is this Bedrock? It is not. Spoilers. I was just saying fake lines from the movie. Those weren't even real. So don't worry. I was just making stuff up. Get out of here, dash pum only. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Would you please short the of it tree? I have no idea what that means. Also, Greninja said pet rabbits die around 15 to 20. That is not true. Pet rabbits live from like 8 to 12 years, typically. Unfortunately. Tragically, they do not live as long as, like, cats. I really wish they did. Hey, thank you for the $1.
Please draw an exploding volcano in Paint app.
You're gonna have to give me more than $1 for that, bro. Please edit my short. I pay you with real money. I'm not paying you in exploding volcano drawings, bro. You just got confused, Dash? I did. That message made no sense. Was that on purpose? I take that it was on purpose. Alright, I now have a bunch of dirt. It's not worth your paycheck. Totally worth his paycheck. Oh, jeez. What is this for, granted? Why? Like, why? Bro, finish editing the short, and if it's good, I'll consider drawing an exploding volcano on wheels. Where am I going? Oh, there we go. That is an interesting spelling of my name, Teddy. Definitely not, definitely intentional, since the P and the C are nowhere near each other on the keyboard. Whee! Where am I? Where am I going? It has to explode and have wheels. Recite the entirety of the FNAF lore now. Alright, so you see, back in 1980, I'm just going to say 1980 because I don't know the actual number. Back in 1980, there was a man, and his name was William Afferington. And William Afferington, he was purple. He was born purple, and he got bullied in school because his skin was purple and he hated that. And because he got bullied in school for his skin being purple, he set out to turn everyone else's skin purple. And the way that he was going to turn everyone else's skin purple was by building these animatronics. And the animatronics, what they would do is they would go and they would put kids onto the inside of the suits. They would stuff kids onto the inside of the suits, and then once the kids were on the inside of the suits, the animatronics would not give them oxygen until they turned purple. And then once they turned purple, though, because if you run out of oxygen, you change back color wise. So, but what they would do is William Afferington, he came up with some technology that made it so that they would stay alive, but their skin would turn purple forever. And so once he made everyone else purple, he was happy, and then the games ended. And that's the FNAF lore. Dream called me his kitten. It's actually Afferington. Afferington. I can't type. Afferington. William Afferington. Oh, do you want to hear about the books now, Sharuz? Sharuz is saying yeah, he is right. I did just mention the books, or the movie. Shit. I did just mention the games, and there are a bunch of books. In the books, what happens is William Afferington, you see, he's actually not the main character in the books. The main character in the books is actually his partner, who helped him make the people purple, and his partner's name is Henry. Does anyone remember what his name was? I forget what the Henry something. Just Henry. Yeah, it's just Henry. Okay, his partner is named Henry. And it's actually coincidentally the same Henry from the Minecraft movie. So, Henry from the Minecraft movie, he's a super genius in the Minecraft movie, as we all know, and he helps William Afferington develop these robots. But on the side, in the books, by the way, Henry is like 10 years older, okay? The books don't really have William Afferington in them, right? So what happens is Henry is really lonely because his bestie, William Afferington, who is a grown man who was not Henry's father, but was like was like his buddy, even though William Afferington was like 50 and Henry was like 12. But like, we don't need to talk about the implications of that. You see, what happened is what happened is William Afferington is not there, and Henry is lonely. So Henry goes and he makes an animatronic, and he makes it Chica, and Chica is caked up. And it's not weird because Henry is an adult in this. And that's the end of the story. That's all that happens in all of the books. there are like 15 books, and that's what happens in all of them. Not all of them, right? It's not like every book is the same. It's like there are like 15 books, and they all lead up to the ultimate conclusion of Henry finally figures out how to make himself a robot girlfriend, and then he's not lonely anymore, and you know, the day is saved and everyone is happy. And that's how the movie, or that's how the book ends. Now on to the movie, chat. I bet Dash has a Chica body pillow. I have no such thing. I do have a Freddy Fazbear body pillow, though. Do I need to go on to the movie, chat? Should I explain the FNAF movie to you guys now? No, Dashy Poo. No, yes. Kirsten's more enthusiastic about me going over the plot of the movie, so let's do it. All right. The movie, or the book takes place in Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. It's like a pun based on pizzeria. It's his pizza. And similar to like Papa John's and how he says pizza, you know? So, you see what happens. Freddy Fazbear, he is, he gets a little quirky at night, right? And he goes out at night, he leaves the facility, and he goes on the dating scene. Because, as I said, the animatronics do get a little quirky at night. So at night, he goes out and he goes on dates, and he meets this girl named Vanessa, or Vanny, as they call her. And they fall in love, and they very quickly get married, and they start speaking each other's language. And I just realized that that's the Minecraft movie subplot with the villager. My apologies. I didn't even know you streamed. I do. I do, in fact, stream, and sometimes I go over the FNAF lore on stream. Your take on shaders is wild. I think shaders, for more than just, cinematic shots, look really bad. I've changed my mind on shaders looking bad as a whole. I don't mind them for cinematic shots. But, if you use them more than just for cinematics, they look bad. And you're crazy. No shot, you just spoiled that for me? Okay. To be fair, they kind of show, all of it in the trailer. Shader mid. If you don't draw an exploding volcano on wheels, then I'm going to post a diss on you on Snapchat Spotlight. You realize I would never see that, right? Are you expecting me to see that, to see the diss? Why are no mobs spawning? Oh, because I guess they're all beneath me. Oh yeah, they're all beneath me. Okay, well. Can you speak Russian? I cannot speak Russian. Why don't you have netherite yet? Because, I don't know, I don't really care about netherite that much. I have realized, wait, what's the optimal placement of these seeds? I think I did a really good job explaining the FNAF lore. You know, I'm surprised that I didn't really see any people in chat being like, this is not the FNAF lore. I was trying to just rage bait by, saying William Afton's name wrong and stuff. Nobody even corrected me, dude. So sad. Chicken jockey. Yeah. I feel like this seems like it would be faster than trying to jump on them. Why am I building this on the surface? I should not build this right on the surface because then I'm gonna have to drain beneath it. I'm realizing this. I'm realizing this is a mistake. You know what? We're just gonna delete this whole platform. We're gonna delete this platform. And we're gonna build another platform, but we're gonna build it out of pale wood and then we're gonna build the farm a little bit higher up. Isn't it most efficient to just use rows? Not that I know of. Would it be more resource efficient? I don't know. Tell me the lore of Minecraft. I am guest in your game. I don't know. Do you mean that you're in my world somehow? Is that what you're saying? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're now on to the Minecraft lore, chat. All right, listen up. Let me tell you guys all a story about a little guy. His name was Steve. Steve was the son of Notch. And Notch was actually a woman, believe it or not. Little known fact, but Notch, actually a woman, and he gave birth to Steve. And Steve, you see, Steve was very, very conceited. He wanted to be in his mother's game very, very badly. And he would throw temper tantrums, and he would release all over the floor anytime that his mom told him that he wouldn't, or that she wouldn't add him to the game. And one day Steve took a bucket of water and released it over his mom's head and then put his mom into the freezer and froze and froze Notch into a big ice block. And then once Steve did that, Steve now had control of Minecraft and was able to put himself into the game. And that's why the Steve that we know and love is in Minecraft to this day. Minecraft the Chiller. Yeah. And then you may or may not know where creepers came from, but actually Steve in real life, he was a bit of a creep, and he liked to lurk in the bushes and watch animals mate. And one day Steve did some inappropriate things to a pig, and because Steve was in the bush, the pig's texture wound up turning into the creeper. And then he'd explode. Yeah, Steve. Yeah, true. And that's the lore of the creeper. Now the lore of the Ghast. You may wonder why the Ghast is so unhappy all the time. And it's actually a story not too dissimilar from what's happening in chat right now. There once was a Ghast, and the Ghast decided that he really, really wanted Steve to draw a picture of a volcano exploding while on wheels. And Steve wouldn't do that for the Ghast, though. And the Ghast wasn't very happy about that, and now the Ghast is upset. Dash drunk 4. That is the dumbest thing ever. I think it's pretty good Minecraft lore, if you ask me. If you ask me, my Minecraft lore is canon to the game. Don't ask Mojang, though, but if you ask me, my Minecraft lore is 100% canon and true. So, make sure you ask me, though. Mojang will lie to you, because they don't actually know the real lore, so they just make stuff up, but I know the real lore, so I'm telling you guys the truth. Trust me. Been a long time since I've made a pumpkin farm, but I feel like I probably still remember how to do it, fortunately, so I'm gonna need a lot of observers here. Out of all the communities I could have gotten committed to, this is the one I spend my nights at. To be fair, this is better content than most of the other communities. Nobody else is telling you the real Minecraft lore. They're all lying to you about it. They're giving you fake Minecraft lore. And trust me, I would know, because I am smart. Yep. You heard it here first, chat. Dashpum4, he's smart. Of course, Granted comes in. We're having a wholesome chat about how the Happy Ghast and the Creeper were made, and Granted pulls up with my balls hurt. What is the Happy Ghast lore? Well, the Happy Ghast obviously got Steve to draw the Happy Ghast got Steve to draw the volcano exploding on wheels. So now the Happy Ghast is happy. It donated $1 for nothing? Yeah, true. Well, you donated it to give me $1. Donations are not transactional. You telling me to do something doesn't mean that I have to do it just because you gave me $1. Why did he do it for them? Oh, that's a good question. You see, one day Steve had a change of heart. And the reason Steve had a change of heart was because Steve actually caught Alex with a villager. And this made Steve reconsider all his life's choices, mainly Alex, but also just his choices to be mean to everyone around him. Steve had been mean to Alex, and he realized that it was him who pushed Alex away and into the arms of a villager. And so therefore, Steve decided from there on out, Steve was going to be nice. And so Steve, Steve gave them what they wanted. Pumpkin farms are boring. Time for the gold farm. I can't make a gold farm just yet. Well, I mean, I guess I could, but I don't really want to. I think I prefer this. I gotta make a pumpkin farm. I need a lot of redstone here, though. I definitely do not have enough. I'm gonna need a ton of observers, and I definitely don't have the materials for a ton of observers, so, you know. How many do I need? Fortunately, I don't need a ton of dispensers. How dare you farm your brothers? Well, I'm actually kind of bringing more of them into the world, so I think I'm kind of doing a good thing here, if you think about it. Anyone else want a pet chicken jockey IRL? I want just like a Minecraft chicken in real life, or like a Minecraft wolf. Dude, you know what's really funny? Okay, minor spoiler for the Minecraft movie, so, you know, cover your ears if you don't want to hear this. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's really funny how the wolf went to the real life world and just nobody noticed that this was just a cube-shaped wolf. That's quite silly. More lore, more lore, more lore. Okay, what do you guys want the lore of next? I'll try and I'll see if I remember the lore of it, you know. I am not doing the thug shake for you. I actually don't think I know what the thug shake is. I'm just assuming that it's like some sort of twerking. Chat, what did I come back here for? Oh, redstone stuff. I don't think I have almost any redstone. I have the 11 redstone that's in my inventory. All right, cool. Let's go, and let's go to the mines. As a guy who doesn't have redstone, I yearned for the mines. Whee! Wrong pickaxe. Lore of Chula. Oh, now this is good. This is a good one. All right. One day, Chula was just a little baby bunny. She was born, and she was born into nothing. She was born in a void. And out of that void, she created Earth. Yes, that's right. Chula is in fact God. Chula, out of the void, created the world, and she created us. But Chula found that the Earth was not very good. People were mean, and they fought. So Chula created rabbits, and rabbits were the perfect creature. They fought, but they always got along in the end, and they were just adorable little guys. And Chula also created dogs, who are also adorable little guys, and Chula created a bunch of adorable little guys to make the... Chula basically created a bunch of adorable little guys in order to make humans stop fighting each other. Because when humans have a bunch of adorable little guys to play with, they don't fight each other as much because they have the little guys to play with. And so Chula created the Earth, and she created everything for us. And thank you, Chula. Ooh. That's not a theory. This is the truth. I'm not telling you a theory, chat. This is real. This is what happened. I wasn't there, but Chula told me. She showed me. She showed me, like, her memories, you know? Blink if you are not okay. It's gonna look like I'm not okay just because I happen to blink. But I'm perfectly fine and sane, and I'm definitely chilling. Tash loves playing with little guys. Only little animals. Not... Well, only animals and men. Grown men, okay? Not minors, only crafters, you know? I only play with grown men. No children. Alright, anyways. Dash plays with little animals, like baby animals. They're cute, they're small. Like, play with them as in, like, give them treats and pets. Goddamn. You guys trying to make me a monster. I have done no such thing. They're trying to cancel me. The liberals, they want me canceled. The liberals want to cancel me. Oh! I didn't realize that was water, and I thought I was just falling to my death. Lore of Filbert? Ooh. That's a, well, Filbert's lore is basically Chula created Filbert. Filbert's actually, Filbert is, Filbert was one of the angels of Chula. And, Filbert has come down here to just shower us with his cuteness, so he just chills, you know? He's just a little guy. He doesn't have a whole lot of lore to him, but that's okay. He's still very cute. There's a lot of redstone down there. Dude, there are way too many diamonds. I don't want them all. But I have to, like, I feel like I'm, like, obligated to get them, you know? Oh, wow, there's so much redstone down here. What is this, the redstone caves from the Minecraft movie? Crazy. Is Chula Chuck Norris? Possibly. Is Llama the villain? Yeah, you guys want to hear the llama's origin story, though? Because the llama wasn't always a villain. But the llama became a villain. Rain in Minecraft be like, true. The llama became a villain because... And the llama became a villain and decided to ruin everyone's day by showing up in front of them every 5 seconds with their, you know, with the wandering trader. And the llama decided to do that because the llama had a rough childhood. You see, the llama was an orphan from birth. And the llama, he got tossed around the system. Nobody really wanted the llama because nobody accepted that the llama would spit. And spitting is in a llama's nature, but everyone tried to get the llama to stop spitting, but he wouldn't because that's part of who he is. And they sent a hit after the llama because the llama wouldn't stop spitting, and the other llamas said to the llama, they were like, you have to stop spitting, you're making us look bad. But Mr. Llama would not stop. He refused to stop spitting, and the llama, he spit on every single one of those llamas that came after him trying to kill him, and he killed all of them with his spit. And but caught in the crossfire was the llama's mother. The llama's dear mother was caught in the crossfire, and from then on, the llama vowed to annoy everyone. I don't know why. The llama isn't the brightest. I couldn't tell you why the llama decided to just annoy everyone, including people who had nothing to do with his mother's death, but it did. The llama decided that, and I don't know why, but it did. Trust me. I would know. Can you do lightly weathered cut copper stairs lore? Once upon a time, chat, there was regular unweathered copper stairs. And then one day, chat, came along a big storm and it weathered them lightly. And that's the lore. That's it. That's all there is. It's not super complicated. The weather weathered the stairs. How do you get God armor? You have to downgrade your world. Or if you haven't upgraded your world yet, you can upgrade it to a snapshot. I need these diamonds. Oh, that scared me. That actually scared me. My heart genuinely skipped a beat there. Good work, whoever did that one. Dash, we need lore on me. Once upon a time, there was a chicken. He looked tasty, so I cooked him, and I turned him into teriyaki chicken, and now I'm gonna eat him. Nom, 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 nom. How much to kill all your animals? Like in Minecraft? There are no animals, so there's actually nothing. The only thing I have is a villager. And if you gave me like $500, I would kill him, but I don't think you're gonna do that, so. I imagine the cost of me killing a villager, killing my one and only villager that exists in this world would be too costly. Can you do lore on a cat? Which cat? Just one. Once upon a time, there was a cat. The end. What's my lore? You were a nugget, and then you flew. I'm getting bored of doing the lore chat. And I'm not doing lore on all of you guys unless someone gives me good ideas. I need good stuff to do lore on. If I'm gonna spend my talent with storytelling doing lore, it needs to be good stuff, you know? Can you do dirt lore? I love playing on the swings in daycare while simultaneously sipping milk. What? That's honestly a crazier message than anything I've said during today's stream. Can you die from the fire, bro? How are you still alive? I hit you twice with a sharpness 5 sword. Jeez. I think what the mistake I made, to be honest, was just I hit him with the sharpness 5 sword, but the first hit was like not powered. It was not a charged hit. I hope I can get a potato from a villager eventually. I don't think I have any potatoes. Maybe I do. But it would be nice to have more food. More food sources. Exploding volcano on wheels lore. There is no lore because I'm never going to draw that. If we all like the stream, will you give us all 10,000 mine coins? As I've said, I will do anything for 10,000 mine coins, but I would not give you guys 10,000 mine coins because why would I do that? Mine coins, as everyone knows, mine coins are low-key more valuable of a currency than real US dollars are right now. You know, the stock markets are so low because, dude, like, I saw a thing that was like, apparently Trump has talked about this, how like it's really good when the stock market crashes because I can buy stocks low and then sell them and then, you know, make a ton of money. And like, that's absurd, first of all, but second of all, hopefully I can do that. I'm trying to wait until the stocks are real low and then buy a bunch. I'm not a billionaire, but maybe by the end, maybe when the stocks go back up, I will be, you know? I probably won't, but maybe I'll make a lot of money. That'd be pretty swag. The stocks have just been going down. I don't know if they're going to continue going down, but if they continue going down, that'd be sick. Is this a Fire Hall of Fame death message? Skewered and devoured by Dash. That is kind of fire. It's funny, though, because you're my... It's funny that, like, half the people in the Hall of Fame... The Hall of Fame is literally for my loyal soldiers, but half the people made their Hall of Fame messages related to me killing them. Although that does kind of play into that does kind of play into the whole, like, me being evil thing. I'm so evil that I kill my loyalist companions. I love how my taxes go to Trump's golf trips. Yes, W using taxpayer money to fund your golf trips. I don't know if he actually does that, to be honest. But I love when he cuts taxes for the rich. That's great. That's really cool. Ah! That guy, that scared me, bro. Why? Where did he come from? And how did I not hear him? Oh, because my hostile creatures are really low right now. There's a diamond over there. Parkour. Can you... I'm not even trying to read that message. I give up. I gave up about 1 second in because that message immediately, right off the bat, made no sense. So, not even gonna try. No, he actually does. Did you vote Kamala? I did. Kamala would be a lot better. Trump doesn't know how economics work. He has failed like 7 businesses. He's bankrupted like 7 businesses. He's rich because his father gave him a lot of money. I don't know why so many people think... So many people are like, he's a businessman. He's gonna make our economy boom. He has at no point done that. His first 4 years, he didn't do that. His first 4 years, he did the same thing, and he made our economy worse. And people were like, he's gonna do it though. He's gonna get a better economy. Like you can look at like literal statistics and see that he has not done any of the promises that he's made. Or most of them, at least. Most of them have been unfulfilled. Yeah, right now, he doesn't understand how tariffs work either. And tariffs are like, dude, my economics 101 class taught me more about tariffs than it seems like Trump knows. It's really funny. I've seen a bunch. Oh, geez, look at all those spiders. I've seen a bunch of like right-wing commentators being like, Donald Trump bad? Question mark? Wait a minute. He's ruining the economy. I voted for this guy. And it's like, yeah, this is what you wanted. Look what you've done. Blink if you are not okay and need mental help. I'm not even doing the lore anymore. Trump is literally the rich jock that doesn't even play any sports. Is that like a archetype? I don't know if I've heard that one before. Just like his daddy is rich, so he got on the sports team. Is that a thing? I don't know. I'm not a Trump fan, as you guys can tell. Trump is an IRL South Park character. Dude, I don't know how they did this. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but the show Daredevil Born Again is like so topical right now. And it's because like the villain in Daredevil Born Again is literally just like Trump. It's like, and they started making the show like years ago, but like it's so topical right now. It's also The Boys is like that though. The Boys somehow managed to make a like amazing parody with especially with season 3 of the US government. Trump built like a ghast. That's crazy. Trump without makeup looks like a ghast. Does he? Does Trump wear a lot of makeup? I'm back. What's up? What's up, Thiago? Welcome back. You know, it's interesting. I wonder. I've heard that like his perception or his his perception ratings have been going down since the tariffs, and since everyone's stocks are down, people are like, maybe Trump isn't good. And I'm curious. A while ago, I did a poll that was like who people wanted to win, and most of my chat can't even vote because they're like 12. But I did a poll just to see what people were, and Trump was like 60% of my chat, and I was like, that's crazy. I'm curious. I'm interested. I wonder what it would be now, just because of the fact that so much stuff is going on with like the economy not being very good right now, that I feel like maybe some of the Trump supporters have changed their tune. Because, like, one of Trump's whole things was, one of his, like, whole, you know, running platforms was that he will, like, you know, he's gonna lower the prices of groceries and stuff. In, like, the first week he said that, and I think people are hopefully now seeing that, like, not only did he not do that in the first week, it's actually getting worse. The economy is, like, getting way worse, and now, you know, people are having to pay more for their stuff. So, I wonder, I don't know. Kamala would have been such a good president. I don't know if Kamala would have been an amazing president, but I know she would have been better. She's smart. Like, I'm pretty sure her degree is, like, in economics. So, like, I think she would have been a better president. I think, I don't know. Yeah, I think she would have been a better president. I'm not necessarily positive she would have been, like, an amazing president, but she definitely would have been better. It's like if Biden had ran, I probably would have voted for him just because even though he was, like, towards the end, he was, like, a bumbling buffoon, he would have probably just done nothing. He wouldn't have instituted, like, large-scale changes like Trump is, and in my eyes, a lot of the changes Trump is making are, like, for the worse. Like, I don't think that we need to legislate, like, you know, people, like, trans people can exist. I don't see why he has such a, you know, such a hatred for them. But, you know. But point is, Biden, as much as I don't think he would make, like, a great president because he's, like, super old and has dementia, he probably still would have been better because he just would have done nothing. And doing nothing for 4 years is better than crashing our economy, you know? She was already the president. That's actually potentially true. I mean, not legally, but yeah, she probably was running a lot of stuff. Being better than Trump is easy. True. I would be a better president than Trump. They should put me in charge. You know, as, you know, I do have some hot takes, though. Like, Trump put in a bunch of executive orders to, like, deny people their freedoms. You know what I'm doing? I'm putting in an executive order to make it so that if you have a car and you take out the muffler, you have to pay fines on that. Because people roaring down the street, or people intentionally making their cars louder, is really annoying. And I think that that should be finable. And some people would be mad about that, but at least it's not like, you know, getting rid of people's freedoms for, like, literally no reason other than religion. Trump is the reason my dad lost so much money. Damn, that sucks. Trump is the reason that, like, everyone has lost so much money. I'm down, like, 10 grand in stocks. If you want to talk politics, join Dash's Discord. There's a politics channel. I could add one, I guess. There isn't, but... What texture pack is that for ores, and do you need an installer? I think this is just Vanilla Tweaks that does this. And I don't think you would need an installer for it. It's just Vanilla Tweaks. I don't know what you even mean by an installer, though, actually, now that I think about it. Man, I have a stack of diamonds from being down here. I have plenty of redstone, though. I can head back up to the surface. Can you leave me alone? Can you leave me alone? Oh, I have more than a stack of redstone blocks. This is epic. Okay, now this is epic. I knew that guy was right behind me. He's right behind me, isn't he? I love your videos and short videos. Thank you. I swear there was a channel. There at no point has ever been a channel for that. You just built a Guardian farm? Guardian farms are really good. They're a lot of work, but yeah, Guardian farms are really good. Ooh, there's a zombie villager here, chat. He's underground, though, so that's kind of annoying. But I'll put him in a boat and just keep him around. Dream clutch moment. I crafted that boat so incredibly quickly, chat. You guys probably didn't even see it. That's how fast I crafted that boat. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys thought that I didn't even know that I crafted that boat. It was so fast. Yeah, you are tripping. What's my Discord? If you do ! Discord, you'll find it. Kamala's so stupid. Economy is not the only thing a president has to be good at. Kamala's bad at a lot of other stuff that Trump is good at. Yeah, so I'm not super versed in politics, to be completely honest with you, and so that's why I'm not saying that Kamala would have made a great president, but she would have made a better president based on my belief system. Like, you know, I believe trans people should be allowed to exist and be the gender they want to be, because it really doesn't affect anyone at all in any capacity. So taking away that freedom is just denying them of what in my view is, like, you know, a constitutional right. That's freedom of speech right there. Being whatever gender you want to be is freedom of speech. So, like, Trump is just doing random side quests that don't matter at all. Like, that's one of the things. He does a lot of random stuff that just is like, it seems to me that it's just like religion, you know? Except I don't even think he's a religious person. I think Trump is like if you're voting for Trump because he has like traditional Christian values, zombie, Trump is definitely not a Christian. Like there's, and if he is, he's definitely like a fake Christian. Like, I'm quite certain that Trump harbors far too much hatred in his heart to be like a God-fearing man. Trans people are saving women for the rest of us. In some cases, they're adding more women to the population. Trump is only saying that for Christian votes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He panders really hard to the Christian demographic. Trans people in sports matter. Trans people in sports are a lot less big of an issue than you might think. I've seen some trans people who have said things like, okay, first of all, if trans people in sports are an issue, then Trump could outlaw trans people participating in sports, not make it so that you legally can only be the two genders that are, you know, the gender that you're assigned to at birth. Also, Trump's a moron and accidentally made everyone female. I don't know if you know that, but the way that it was phrased in the executive order made everyone female. Because he said that whatever gender you are at conception is the gender that you are at birth, or that you are, and at conception everyone is female. So he accidentally made everyone female. Well, Trump and his goons made everyone female. I imagine they repealed that. I'm not sure, to be honest. I don't know if I saw anything about that, but trans people in sports is potentially a real issue. I don't think it's a huge deal, at least in my book, because I've seen a lot of stuff. I've not only seen trans people saying they will play whatever sport or whatever gender, they don't care, they just want to be able to play the sport. I've also seen very, very few instances of trans people being really good at sports, like people who are anti-trans people playing sports are love to be like, look at this one person who dominated, and then it's like there's like one instance of that happening, and not very many instances aside from like one where like a trans person like dominated the sport. And they have checks and balances in place in order to try and prevent that kind of stuff. So to me, that's kind of a non-issue. But if it is a huge issue, you know, you can legislate that. It's very unnecessary to take away people's right to be whatever they want to be, though, if you ask me. In the finals of a women's sport, 2 trans men were the last 2 people. Okay, then don't let them in the sport. That's fine. Why are we taking away their right to be the gender that they want to be? Trump doesn't really care about trans people. I think actually Trump cares too much about trans people, but in like the he doesn't like them kind of way. It would be one thing if he just left them alone, like, but he like actively has passed legislation against them. I also love how the government is Republican, so there's no checks and balances in places right now. Yeah, that's fun. We love that. It is fun though that Trump the one of the good things that has happened recently is because the economy is like very bad right now. People in the government and some of Trump's supporters have been voicing their concern of the government, you know, of the fact that like, oh, Trump is ruining the economy. So that's good. The one positive from the economy dying. Life is short, let people do what makes them happy. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't like I can see the sports argument. I don't necessarily agree with it, but I can see it, okay? And so I'll like that's a thing that I have no problem with them wanting to legislate. If they decide and they could make this an individual sport level or a federal law, whatever. But like if they decide that they want if the sporting academy or whatever decides that they don't want the trans people playing that sport because they think it's an unfair advantage, then like I'll accept that. That's fine. I'm not gonna like care too much because that's reasonable, or that could be reasonable, you know? But taking away their right to be who they are is completely stupid. What is the point of a baby being a boy when they can just choose to become a girl just because they can? Have you ever had something in your life that you were told to be that you didn't agree with? I'm sure you have. And for some people, I would like to let you know that no trans person wants to be trans. Most trans people wish that they could be cisgender, because being cisgender is way easier. Nobody's going around trying to be trans. It's like to many of them, they have a lot of like hatred for themselves because of it. And so, but if changing their gender will make them happy, why are we gonna stop that? Why would that matter at all? Gender is like a social construct. I mean, like you're assigned male or female at birth, but also, like, why does being assigned male or female at birth matter? I can be assigned blonde hair at birth and change my hair color. That's like a similar thing. Why is that? I don't really feel like that's all that big of a difference. I'm sorry to hear that, Teddy. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, dude, if people are more accepting, if people are more accepting, people are happier. And it's as simple as that. Let people live their lives. If somebody else is trans, it literally makes no difference to me. It makes zero difference at all in my life. Maybe I have to share a bathroom with somebody. Like I guess you could have more people using the bathrooms, but maybe Trump thinks about tariffs makes sense, but he just didn't think it through. The way that Trump thinks about tariffs actually doesn't make sense. If you understand how tariffs work, they are literally always a tax on the consumer. Like that's straight up how tariffs work. Tariffs have never worked in the way that Trump says they do, but I don't know, some people believed him because they're like, he knows what he's talking about. He's a businessman. Tariffs at no point in history have ever worked the way that Trump claims they do. They don't cause China to pay for them. That's just not how that works. Like, China is not paying for the tariffs. The US consumers are. That's just how tariffs work. Tariffs always get passed back to the consumer. Can I craft pistons using these? I hope so. Oh, can you not substitute in Deep Slate? That's so sad. Why can I substitute in Deep Slate for other stuff, but not this? That's so sad. You agree with trans people? What? I don't actually... I'm not trans, but my parents used to want me to be trans? That seems like a rare scenario that does not happen very often. Die, idiot. Got him. Oh, there's the other one. Die. Got him. I finished the short. Can I get my exploding volcano on wheels? All right, I have to check if it's good. Chat, you guys are getting a sneak peek of tomorrow's short, okay? If granted, it better be good. Is it finished? Is it good? Because you can keep working on it if it's not good. The goal is to make U.S. companies move their factories to America, hence giving more jobs to Americans. Parents from Ohio. Sigma, Ohio, Rizzler, Giat. Yes, my pumpkin sugar. All right, it's good. All right, let's see. What are the odds Granted like put into it like a clip of him saying like, "Now give me my video." Just not with space and W because I couldn't find any good ones. I fear you may not be getting your freaking volcano then. My crush left me? Dang, that sucks. Sorry to hear that, bro. You don't know these happy gassed facts. Where is it? That would be at the bottom. All right, chat. Sneak peek of tomorrow's short. Yay! Oh, this is before I added the segment that I did into it. Hold on. Let me open this. Can we get a sneak peek? Well, I'm gonna check it because if it's good, then Granted gets his wish. Maybe. Actually, I did technically. I said maybe I will give it to. I'll draw the thing for Granted. Use it to fly up really high. Oh, sorry, Granted. I accidentally misspoke in the short and said that you could do this part, but I actually did it myself already. I messaged you correctly, but I did make the mistake of... Wait, where did I leave off? I left off at 20 seconds. Oh. Evidently, I skipped one shot. All right, let's find out if this is good. I did 40 seconds of this and Granted did 20. So the last 20 seconds better be peak, bro. The last 20 seconds better be peak of this. Granted wants his thing. Let me just... Oh, he didn't add the subtitles. All right, Granted ain't getting shit, bro. Granted didn't add subtitles. He's gonna make me do all the work. And by all the work, I mean the, like, 5-second process, but still. Do I have a crush? I have a girlfriend of, like, over 2.5 years. So, I do have a crush on her. Taylor to Teddy. How many days is your Minecraft world at? The Pale Garden one is at... I actually don't even know. It's probably, like, over 50 or something. Did you make a short about vibrant visuals? I didn't. Can Man got it, so I just was like, he did it already. I don't need to. Check your message from Alterock. I already saw it. I think, unless he sent me another one. Alright. This is taking a while to export. Dash has a crush on me? No, not true. Alright, I'm just gonna, while this renders, I'm just gonna continue playing, chat. Okay, so I was getting pistons. I need cobblestone, dude. That is so cringe. Never has more cringe been in the world than right now. Where did that bed come from? Here's a pickaxe. I need to just mine a bunch of cobbled stone. So that I can make a bunch more pistons and a bunch more observers. I'm gonna make a nice little tunnel. Can we have our evening snuggle dash? You have never gotten an evening snuggle before, and you never will. I mean that trans people in Catholicism. Oh, it's done. It's done exporting. Does not really make sense according to the laws of the scripture. You wouldn't know anything about that because you are obviously not Catholic. Okay, so the one thing that I have to say about that is that the government is not supposed to be legislated by religion. So you can disagree based on your religion. You can totally disagree based on your religion that about the fact that trans people like aren't real or whatever. And that's like, I can't disagree with you on that because that's based on your faith. However, the government is not supposed to be run by faith because faith inherently is not necessarily true. You guys believe it's true, but it's not like proven fact. You shouldn't be legislating other people's lives based on things that are not like necessarily guaranteed to be true. That's the thing. I'm not saying whether or not religion is or is not true, but what I am saying is that it is objectively wrong to make other people not able to live the way that they want to live when it affects nobody in any way other if it's just based on religion. This is better than my history class. Thank you. I stopped ignoring a stream and came back to trans ally dash. Dude, there's like there's really very few reasons why you wouldn't like trans people other than aside from religious reasons. Or like maybe if like a trans person like stole your girl and now you hate them. Shake my fist at them. I'm an atheist. Why do they have God in the Pledge of Allegiance or whatever? Well, because I don't know, when they made the country, God was like super important. It's Cam Man, he will find you. I'm agnostic. I tend to think that God is real, but I don't necessarily know if it's if it's like one of the specific ones. Also, chat. Tortoise goldfish, you cannot say that, bro. Also, just saying, trans people make way better music than straight people. I'll say it. Anyways, let's watch this short, but chat, listen up. You guys all have to agree, and I want you all to type in chat, I agree, if you agree to the terms of watching this short early. You still have to watch it tomorrow when it comes out. When it comes out, you guys all still have to watch it. That's fine, granted. That's like a fine, that's a fine take. Yeah, you can think it's a sin. That's fine. As long as you don't hate them and like from a Christian point of view, God allows man to have free will. He wants you to be able to sin so that you can like prove he wants you to be able to sin or not sin so that you can prove your loyalty to him. And so the government taking away the option of sin for certain people is just bad. Does everyone agree? Does everyone agree? You might have a problem. I might have to go to boarding school because my mom can afford for us to live for a bit. But if something happens, I won't be able to watch you anymore. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. All right, yeah, sorry, let's watch. Does everyone agree? I'm taking that everyone agrees.
You don't know these Happy Ghast facts. You probably already know the basics about the Happy Ghast, like that it's found in soul sand valleys near fossils and you can ride it and stand on it like a platform. But what you probably didn't know is that the Happy Ghast regenerates faster while it's raining, snowing, or flying at cloud level. It can also be crafted like this. You also can't remove its saddle, so if you want it back, say goodbye to your Ghast. The Happy Ghast moves really slowly, so it's only really good for building, and if you need to move it from one build to another, you can lead it. But if you try to lead it and use a firework with an elytra, the lead will break, so the best way to move it long distances is to use it to fly up really high and then slowly glide where you need to go. To fly it high up, you can jump or you can look up and move forward, and if you do both at the same time, you go up twice as fast. Or you can just grow a new Happy Ghast at the location of your other builds. The Happy Ghast can also go through nether portals if they're big enough, so you can bring it around faster that way. And if you're really cruel, you can get a Happy Ghast into a 4x4 pit and use the Happy Ghast as a moat, since you can walk on them, but mobs can't.
Pretty good. There was... What is... Wait, what is that?
They're big enough so you can...
Wait, that's actually really funny, granted. That's great. I like that. I think subtitles does matter. It's just like eye candy. There was like a random...
You can jump or you can look up and move forward, and if you do...
Black frame spotted. I'm not paying Granted. I'm not paying you for this, Granted. You missed one frame. You missed a frame. Also, there's sound that's missing from a couple spots, but that's because I copy pasted mine, which had sound, and I did not copy paste the sound in, and so that's my bad. This is the real one. I should put this over here. Oh, I'm missing a shot, apparently. Dude, this song slaps. This song goes hard. How did you manage to have a black frame? It's hard if my cursor is next. Dude, you gotta watch the you gotta watch it before you send it to me, though. Granted's lucky that I laughed at this. Granted's lucky that I laughed at this, or I would not be giving him the, or I would not be doing the, or I wouldn't be doing the freaking the volcano on wheels for him. He's lucky that that made me laugh. Did I put that audio in the right spot? Yes, I did. All right, there we go. Now we're good. All right. Time to do a nice little thing in MS Paint for Granted. All right. Paint. I'm not paying Granted for this because I'm drawing this for him. Well, yeah, no, I'm kidding. I will pay him maybe. I'm paying him in the artwork. Oh, hell yeah. This is going to be peak, chat. This is going to be so good. You guys don't even know yet. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's sexy. Oh, that's too much. What tool was I using to draw before? Oh, just a brush. If I close that, can I now use... No. It's because there are these random little holes right here. I need to fill them. Let's see, will this work now? Yeah, there we go, baby. All right, now we're cooking. Now let's go, oh, okay. 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 Let me cook, bro. Let me cook. That is bad. I don't like that one. All right. That's the lava in the volcano, right? And then let's go, we're gonna go, what brush? Can I make this bigger, bro? It's so small. How do you make, oh, brush size, there we go. Okay. And then we're gonna add, little like plume of, yeah, here we go, wait, that's how do I make this less opaque? Can I make this like not fully, can I make this like see-through? You know what, what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna go like, I'm gonna get rid of these guys and like that, right? And then we grab, sorry chat, I'm not reading chat because I'm locked in right now. I'm doing a beautiful, beautiful picture. Ooh. Huh, that looks weird. No, that looks weird too. I'm just gonna go for the classic brush. There we go. Beautiful. There you go. It's done. It's done, granted. Are you happy now? Are you happy, granted? You can remove the saddle with shear... Wait, can you? Is that real? I didn't even know that. Hold on. I'm not... It's too late to change it. I already made the short, and I'm lazy. I did not know you could do that, though. I have to find out now. Yes, very happy. All right, cool. Can you add Steve's lava chick into the picture? No. Yeah, but you can't just post something false. I do it all the time. Not intentionally, but... Oh my god, you can. Can you do that with... Wait, can you do that with pigs, too? Is that... How long has that been a thing? Can you do that with pig saddles? I'll just add text on the screen that says, I just... Oh, no, you can't do that with pig saddles. Weird. I'll just put text on the screen that says, I've been informed that this is not true, but I am too lazy to change it. Or something like that. Or maybe I'll just leave it because comment bait and people will tell me that. Dude, I had no idea you could do that. Why is it just that? Are there other mobs that you can do this on? Can you do this on the Strider? Strider. No, you can't do it on the Strider. So why did they do it on just this mob? That's so dumb. Goodbye. Wait. Can you do an MLG clutch here? Can I hypothetically clutch onto this guy if I can get him to come over here? Come here. Oh. Take two. Try again, chat. You can use it on dog armor. Oh, you're right. I actually forgot about that. Oh, no. All right. Well, anyways, That's the end of that. Okay, well, good to know. I did not realize that that was a thing. When is the short coming out? It's coming out tomorrow morning, so I mean, like, I might have time to do it, but I don't know. I would have to figure out some other fact about the happy gas to replace it with, which would be difficult. So unless you guys come up with a fact for me to replace it with, I might just leave it and spread some misinformation by accident. What time? I usually post them around 9 a.m. What country are you from? I'm from the US. Y equals MX plus B is better than racism. Yeah, I think I agree with that. That's a strange sentence, though. Okay, I'll be there. All right. See, I didn't even see that in the patch notes. I don't know if I saw that in the patch notes either. It might have been there, but I tend to think it wasn't, and that's also maybe why I didn't know that. Oh, actually, that's a good point. I guess I could just say, you can't remove it using, like, the inventory, but you can remove it using a shear. All right, that's a good point. Maybe I'll change the line. That is a good point. I guess the fact could be that, because I bet you a lot of people just like me didn't know that, because, like, oh, if it doesn't open an inventory, then I wouldn't know. Why is this on fire? Oh, there's just a lava down there. Weird. You could stream, if you could, what other game would you stream? I would maybe stream Marvel Rivals more if, like, more people were into it. But I don't know. I have my days where I'm like, I would really like to play Marvel Rivals, and I have a lot of days that I wouldn't, or that I'm not, like, super into the idea, you know? Bam. Okay, let's see. Do we think this is enough? Will this be enough pistons and stuff for that? I hope so. Whee! What's my favorite snapshot of Minecraft? Ooh, that's an interesting question. Probably an April Fool's snapshot, because most snapshots don't really do that much. So I think I would have to go with an April Fool's snapshot. Bam. You know what's funny? This is a random Minecraft fact, but did you guys know that you can break beacons with your fist? Which is funny because they have obsidian in them. But you can just break them and pick them up with your fist. Alright, see you later, Alterrock. I almost said see you later, Dash, because I was reading your message and my brain got, like, confused. That would have been weird. See you later, me. Oh, I don't have enough. Okay, good to know. Is 14 more enough? I sure hope so, because that's all that I can afford. It's gonna be close here, chat. It's gonna be close. Predictions on if it will be enough? Oh, it looks like it's enough. W. Alright. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to bone meal these guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here and I'm going to go like this. And we're going to place all of these guys in, right? We're building a nice little pumpkin farm. Oh, they don't actually even work yet. I just realized. Oh, geez, that was fast. Wait, you know what? I'm not gonna grow these up until I place all the pistons in, because it'll be easier that way. You know, at one point, crouching was crawling was considered a glitch. I'm so glad they left it in the game. It's so helpful for situations like this. Because the crawling mode is technically just swimming mode, I'm pretty sure. but it's like, you know, exapted to be used in this situation. Oh, I used up all my cobbled stone. I need more cobbled stone. I need, what, 2 more pistons? Who's my favorite mod that has the name of a food item? Charoos. My favorite food, charoos. Oh, do I have iron on me? Oh, I do. There we go. I like macaroni. Me too. I had macaroni and cheese the other day for the first time in a while, and I realized my milk was expired right when I was making, like, once I had already boiled the water and put the mac and cheese in, and that was a bit of a problem because I didn't have milk and I was mid-making the mac and cheese, so I just used butter, and it was pretty tasty, but also, at the same time, kind of disgusting because it was, like, so rich. It was like really, 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 like, dense because of the fact that it was just, you know, loaded with, butter. It was like an entire stick of butter instead of, like, a bit of milk. Why don't I have netherite? Because I don't really care to get it yet. There we go. Alright, now time to bone meal all of these. Oh. Here we go. Our pumpkin farm appears to be working. I need to add a minecart with a hopper beneath it. That's like the last thing I gotta do. This is fun, getting crushed by a piston. This is my idea of fun, at least. Alright, there we go. Those are all ready to go. So, now I just have to build a little thing beneath it. Where is the cactus farm? Cactus, I don't think actually exists in this world because it's a pale garden only world. So I think, I mean, theoretically, I could probably get cactus from a wandering trader. And if I did, then I could make a cactus farm, but those pistons are excited to see me. True. I'm really low on fireworks, so you know what? We're gonna go through. I'm not gonna waste any fireworks if I can avoid it. We're gonna go through our underground entrance. This is cooler anyway. What's up, Jitter? How's it going? Welcome back. I'm Dash's favorite non-mod with the name of a food. I have never personally had a flying nugget before, so you're not even the name of a food. You gotta shorten your name even further. Bro used to be named Flying Chicken Nugget, now he's Flying Nugget. He's just gonna become Nugget soon. Next stream, he just becomes Nugget. Nugget, biscuit, nugget and a biscuit, nugget, biscuit. Do you guys know that reference? Probably a lot of you don't. But if you do, you're cool. Where's Rail? Am I just blind? I have the resources for Rail. I just hadn't unlocked the recipe? Why do I need to craft a rail in order to unlock the recipe for a rail? I do not have a full diamond beacon in this. I actually have a... No, actually I don't have... In my main world, this world I haven't played on that much, but in my main world, I'm like nearing the amount of diamonds to make a full diamond beacon, but I don't really care about that. I care more about like making builds and doing cool stuff. So that's not like my main objective, you know? Okay, I'm really lazy to make like I'm really lazy to make a station. I really don't feel like making like a proper station that will unload the chests. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna for the pumpkin farm, I'm thinking I'm just gonna have it run over some hoppers. Like I'll just have it run over like 9 hoppers, and then it should be fine. Whee! I kind of am wishing that I had built, if I had built the rails before I put up that platform above it, it would have been a bit easier to do, but it is what it is. Okay, so let's get a minecart, and let's get a few hoppers. I'm gonna start with 4 hoppers and see if that's enough. So it's gonna be like, this. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then that's my Chula, not my powered rail. I really don't have enough resources to build. Well, I probably do, but I'm kind of being cheap here, and so I'm just gonna do like every other rail will be powered to save myself on some resources. This might still require more rails and more powered rails than I have. Let's craft a few more. Chicken jockey. Dude, I really need to find more chicken jockeys. There are no chickens. There are no passive mobs of any kind in this world, in this entire world. And so what I want, like, almost more than anything is to find chicken jockeys. I actually killed one today, earlier this stream, without thinking about it, not realizing that killing that chicken jockey was a huge mistake, because that's the only way that I can get chickens into this world. So that was a large mistake, and I regret it very much. Beating llama when? Next time a wandering trader shows up, you guys gotta remind me. I've been slacking on my wandering trader, or on my llama beatings. I'm being a little bit expensive here because I don't want to put a lever, because then I'd have to clear out the water. So we're using redstone blocks. I got a lot of redstone from that mining session though, and I'm not planning on using all that much redstone in this world, so I think I'll be okay. I can't actually put this redstone block here. That's gonna bother me. I have to move all of these now. I just don't want, if I put that redstone block there, it'll power the hopper. So now I have to move all of these, which is kind of annoying. But it would bother me otherwise. What's my opinion on the Minecraft movie? 10 out of -5. I gave it a 5 out of 10 in my short where I reviewed it. I think that it was fun, but I kind of wish that it was actually good. I don't think it's a good movie, but I think it's a fun movie. I kind of would have liked to see a world. I would like to live in a world where the Minecraft movie is actually like a good movie that like my parents would go see and be like, oh, I kind of get what Minecraft's about now. But like, if my parents saw the Minecraft movie, they'd be like, this is what you do? This is what you get paid to do? You can get cactus from trial chambers. Oh, good to know. Okay. They took a lot of time and money for that, for the Minecraft movie. Well, taking a lot of time and money for something isn't necessarily like, oh, it's good, you know? I've spent a lot of time on things and they've sucked. The delay is bad. I don't know. I don't see many other people complaining about it. It's about the same as a lot of like other streamers. I know Ludwig has about the same delay. He's the reason I switched to streaming in 1440p because he suggested it, and I not like personally to me because I wish I was friends with him, but I am not. Okay, this farm appears to be working. I think it's grabbing the items. Yep, it should be working beautifully now. I'm wondering... Okay, yeah, we got pumpkins. We got pumpkins growing in now. Yay! Yay! Do you watch a lot of Ludwig? I love Ludwig. He's very funny. I did not watch his series of going through Japan, but I watch his his gaming videos are fun. All right, I have to kill a lot of pumpkins. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my pumpkin brothers. Actually, as I've said before, this is just shaving them. This is like the equivalent of getting shaving for pumpkins. Trust me, chat. I would know I'm a pumpkin. What was my theater like? It was not crazy at all, unfortunately. Well, kind of fortunately, because I wouldn't want to get like popcorn and like soda thrown on me. But it was like not crazy at all. Like I'd like a little bit of the audience hype. My theater was like completely boring. Like nobody even cared about being there. It seemed like there were not that many people in the theater to begin with, and the people who were, it didn't seem like they were like into being there. Do you play GT? Do I play Gorilla Tag? No, I don't. I said the delay 10 minutes ago. I think that you might have your stream rewinded a little bit, perhaps. That happens a lot. Some people will be like, why aren't you answering me? And I'm like, I answered you like 10 minutes ago. It's also the delay in my experience is about 7 seconds. Mine was nuts. My theater was full of wild animals. I thought I was in the zoo and not a theater. That's funny. It was raining? What is... It was raining in your theater? That's crazy, dude. Dude, that's wild. If you have a VR headset, I don't have a VR headset, unfortunately. I mean, I could get one, but I don't really care that much about like VR Minecraft, to be honest. Oh wow, this thing is fast. We already got like 20 pumpkins, like 20 more pumpkins from the 20 that I just got. Sick. Forgot how fast pumpkin farms are. You know, I wonder. I was actually just thinking, this is an interesting idea for a short. As far as like farming crops goes, what is the best like crop to farm? You know what I mean? What would be the best crop to farm? Is making like pumpkins might be really good. Best crop to farm for emeralds. I feel like pumpkins or melons might be it. Why is there so much Pale Garden? This is a Pale Garden only world. The entire world is Pale Garden. To make it more challenging. New short ideas already. I mean, I have a whole list of like a ton of different short ideas, and some of them I get around to, some of them I don't. Some of them are small, so I just wait until I have a bunch of them to combine into, or until I have more to say, you know. I don't do like really short shorts like Cam Man does. He does like, you know, like 30-second shorts sometimes. I try to make them like a minute, but that's just because I like money. Oh, I need to get dispensers. That's what I was thinking I need to do. I just wasted one of my precious fireworks by accident. I'm low-key so poor on fireworks that I think I need to make a boat. I think I need to use a boat to get around, bro. This is insane. My sugar cane is just not coming in fast enough. There you go, Can Man again. That time I said Cam Man. I just didn't pronounce the M that hard. Sometimes, a lot of the time I intentionally say Can Man to piss people off. But that time I just said Cam Man. And it just kind of, it might sound like an N, but it's definitely an M. Just use the 40 method. That's actually much harder than you might think it is. Like, it is possible to do it that way, but it's pretty difficult. It saves fireworks. I am aware. I made a short about it like a couple of weeks ago. Please make like a 100-day Pale Garden video. I'm like thinking about it because I think it could make a pretty good video, but I don't know if I will. If you get a tree farm, you can get a lot of sticks. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I guess pumpkin farms are actually fairly resource intensive. Like a tree farm you need bone meal for though. If you get a self-sufficient tree farm, you don't. How do you make what's like the cheapest self-sus tree farm is my question. I don't know. I don't know what like a really cheap one would be. Oh, hi, spider. That's what I'm looking for. Thank you. I need to kill... I realized I didn't say this. I need to get more dispensers. And so I'm getting... I need to get more dispensers. So I need to kill a bunch of spiders. Unfortunately, the spider and creeper loot is mostly burned in the mob farm that I'm designing. Or that I built, and actually I really did very little to design it, so credit to Super came in for designing most of it. You're low on fireworks? I am aware. I actually watched SB's final video, his final hardcore video. I have not watched much of him outside of that. I've watched like 1 or 2 of his videos, but I watched that one because I thought like that's interesting. He's spent 10,000 days. What I wonder though, one thing I wonder is he gonna start a new world? Maybe he's said this if any of you guys are SB fans. Is he gonna start another hardcore world and try to get to like 10,000 days again? Or is he gonna just stop doing hardcore or something? Yeah, I am broken fireworks. Wandering traders can get other saplings that are not pale. I am aware of that. I haven't found any that... Wandering traders don't spawn all that often, and when they do, they have not had any saplings for me. Actually, I think one time it did, but I didn't have any emeralds because emeralds are pretty hard to get in this world. Since, like, you can either mine, and they're really rare for mining, or you can get them from villagers, and villagers don't spawn in this world. So, they're pretty hard to obtain anything from. It's not that late. It's 8 a.m. here. For me, it's 10:43. Oh, wow. I've been streaming for almost 3 hours. I didn't even realize that. See, when Pesto doesn't text me, because Pesto is busy tonight. When Pesto isn't around to text me and be like, Dash Palm, when are you gonna come give me attention? I can just keep going. See you later, Teriyaki Chicken. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. Oh, see you later, Prowler. Thanks for hanging out. All right, I need to find spiders. I need 2 dispensers per thing, so I need 8 dispensers. I have 4. Oh, I guess I have enough. I'm pretty sure I have enough, but I'm gonna make a little bit of extra just in case. Oh, I barely stopped that guy from exploding all over the place. Where would a spider be? Dash, it will you be my girlfriend. It will you be my girlfriend. That is definitely a sentence of all time. I think you're asking if I will be your girlfriend, and no. I am neither a girl nor your friend. Excuse me, Mr. Creeper, don't explode. Hey, thank you for the... Oh!
You should
Distracted
remake the
me.
Herobrine screenshots.
That would actually be kind of cool to do in the Pale Garden, bro. It's not a bad idea. Thank you, random things. Appreciate you. All right, let's go. Oh man, how I miss Bedrock's ability to bone meal sugarcane, dude. Whee! Oh wait, you know what I just realized? Wait, I'm in 1.21.4. If I get an ender pearl, I can chunk load my areas. That'd be awesome. I can get soul sand. Yeah, if I get an ender pearl from one of these guys, I can chunk load my farms so that when I'm not around, they're still producing me some lovely stuff. And the stuff that I'm talking about is sugarcane, because I need sugarcane. Woodland mansions have saplings and can spawn in pale gardens. Oh, good to know. I kind of forgot about that. I haven't found one thus far. Maybe once I get my village up and running. The main goal of this series thus far. Oh! I didn't even look at him. He just turned around. That scared me, bro. The main goal is to get a village up and running. Maybe once I get my village up and running, I will see if I can... Maybe once I get my village up and running, I will see if I can do, if I can go get a map to one and then find one. And, if I could find one, that would actually be pretty sick. Maybe I'll turn it into a pale woodland mansion. Like, I'll convert it. That'd be pretty cool. Thank you guys for the suggestions. A lot of them are pretty fire, so. If you can't get saplings, you should just make 5 chunks or if I can get saplings, I should make chunks of just oak. It would be pretty cool to turn like an area back into the overworld. That could be a cool project. I feel like that might take more than my allotted 100 days, but I could, if people like this series enough, I could always just continue playing it. I've played on this world for, time played 1.08 days. So that is 1.08 times 24 times 3, because you have 3 days per hour. So I have like a few more. I have more hours, but not like a ton more hours to play this world for before I hit the 100-day mark. You should join the Minecraft Community Edition movie making. I heard about that. I don't know if I will, but I don't know, maybe. If they ask me to like voice act or anything, I'd be willing to do that. That'd be cool. All right, let's make some bows. It said you died 1.08 days ago. It said I died 1.08 days ago, and well, and it also said that I have played the world for 1.08 days. Time since last death shows up, like, if you look at, like, SB737's world, it will tell him time since last death, and then however many hours he's played the world. Since I assume that he hasn't died. That's just how it works. I guess, in theory, it should say, like, infinite, right? Because you haven't died, but I don't know. That's just how it works. I enjoyed the Minecraft movie, but I probably wouldn't see it again unless I was under the influence of drugs. Because it seems like it would be funny to watch while under the influence. Anyways. Oh, I have a lot of string. Why did I just go and mine all that string? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, well, I had a lot of string to begin with. Whoopsie. I'm gonna see. Let me just go mine some frickin', let me go mine. Oh, where's my pickaxe at? Oh, I need to go get soul sand as well, I realize. Where did my other pickaxe go? Man, where'd my pickaxe go? Didn't I have my fortune pickaxe? It might be over here somewhere. Whee! A free Minecraft movie. You will get $100 and infinite refill popcorn if you go. Like forever or just within that day? Because I guess I would go see the Minecraft movie for $100. I could potentially make more money by working, but if I saw it again, maybe I would notice more things about it and be able to make another video about it or something as well. If somebody's gonna pay me to go see it, that would be cool. I would be down to get paid to see the Minecraft movie again. I would not complain about that. Oh, there's the pickaxe. Okay, I guess I did put it away. I really wish my... Oh, no, they do have unbreaking. No, it's my bedrock. It's on bedrock that I don't have unbreaking on my armor, and it means that my armor breaks, like, really, really quickly. Wait, what am I doing? Let me chunk load this area, because this is one of my sugarcane farms, and then the other one is another farm. So, we're going to chunk load these two areas. Are these all within 3 chunks? Most of them. If I put this here, it should chunk load all of these chunks, so. I don't actually have, I don't have any blocks to build like a stasis chamber around this. Will it work fine if I just put it just in the middle of the ocean? I think so. I don't think it's gonna move. I guess in theory, like a fish... No, there aren't fish, so nothing's gonna, like, swim into that, I don't think. Get Canman to pay you and split the content. Why would he pay me to go see the Minecraft movie? God of villagers. Yeah, well, you see... I can't torture villagers if they don't exist in this world. So I'm bringing them into... That's crazy. I didn't know you could do that. Bro, dude, look at the chat box. It's just... The bro just got rid of every single message except for just the Among Us character. That's crazy. But... what was I saying? I can't remember what I was thinking about. I'm gonna put... We're gonna put this here. Whee! Ow. Alright, there we go. We got our chunk loader. Oh yeah, and this is built. This is contained, so it should load this chunk, that chunk, that chunk. Yeah, it should be loading these chunks now. That's good. We like to see that. You're bringing villagers to torture them. Yeah, I'm bringing them into the world just so that I can trap them in little boxes and enslave them. I'm bringing them into the world just to torment them more. Their suffering will never end. Oh, yeah, I remember what I was doing now. I was gonna go and mine some stone. I was gonna go mine some stone from just like right down here. Free iron, I guess. What's a pickled parsnips? What time is it in my country? It is almost 11. I actually... Oh, yeah, tomorrow I have classes, chat. Oh, and I have an exam tomorrow, so I'm gonna end in a couple of minutes because I really need to go to sleep early tonight, chat. As much as I would love to not. Alright, guys, don't just type... Don't... Do me a favor, guys. Ulatire. Don't make me ban you. Stop. Don't just post. Don't just comment nothing. Thank you. I feel like that would be a good thing to add to the auto moderator bot. Because I have an anti-spam bot, but it would be cool. You could probably add something to it that makes it detect like a message that is nothing, you know? Yule tier? Okay. It was a misclick? You did it like 3 times, bro. It was a misclick 3 times. I got an idea. Tell Camman and Preston that you are making a video in which they fight a random person. Oh, wait. Was it a different person the other times? Oh, no. It's just 2 different people. It was 2 times, but Lalit. Also, you're also supposed to stop. Stand stream for at least 8 more minutes. Why? I don't know if I can, buddy. Are you playing Bedrock or Java? I am on Java right now. I don't know if you can even make a Pale Garden only world on Bedrock. DMs. Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, I will have to see that. That is incredible if that's a thing, bro. Alright, I guess I will wait 8 more minutes. You only did it 2 times? You each... yeah, I thought it was just one of you, but you each did it 2 times. Okay, but don't do it more, okay? You guys are lucky. I'm probably more lenient than my mods are. Well, they might have timed... I don't know if they would have banned you, but they would have almost definitely timed you out by now. But I'm nice. Can you raid me? No. What's up, Cheese? How's it going? Boop, boop, boop. Chat, I'm finally not poor in sugarcane anymore. I can make fireworks. This is it's a good day to be alive. It is, in fact, a good day to be alive because your boy has fireworks again. Let's go. I can fly places now. Alright, now that I have that, let me make some dispensers. Alright, we got 4 of those. So what I'm thinking we do is we're just going to... We basically just need... We need, like, a hopper minecart or something that runs under here to pick up all the items. I'm realizing that would probably be optimal. If we had a hopper minecart that picks up all the pumpkins and stuff. Am I going to stream tomorrow? Do I have anything tomorrow? I'm trying to think. I might. Why do I feel like I do, but I don't actually know? I want to say I don't. I want to say that I will be streaming tomorrow, but I'll let you guys know. Join the Discord if you haven't already. That's the best place to find out if I'm going to be streaming or not, because... I will update you guys there. What's the goal here? So the goal here, the main goal that I have is I want to repopulate the earth with villagers. Villagers don't breed, villagers don't spawn because there's a Pale Garden only world. And villagers, at one point I had 2 villagers before one of them died, but villagers also don't breed in this world because it's permanently nighttime. So the only way you can see that's the only villager that exists in this entire world. And of course he's a nitwit. So the only way to get villagers is by getting frickin' the only way that it is possible to get villagers in this world is by getting sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. It's by getting a zombie villager to spawn and then you use that zombie villager, you kill that, or no, you cure that zombie villager. That's the only way to get a villager in here. That's not how you craft a hopper. There we go. That scared me. So this is basically, this is a farm that Super came in designed for me, and I've been building it the past couple of streams, and it's basically a mob farm that then filters out all mobs except for the ones that I want. And so, it filters out all the mobs except for the ones that I want. And the ones that I want being the zombie villagers. So it kills all of them except for zombie villagers so that I can hopefully cure them. That's the goal. And so I'm just, one problem that I noticed is the zombie villagers, by the time they get to the end of the system, they seem to cure, or not cure, they seem to despawn. And so I'm gonna shove carved pumpkins onto their heads in order to prevent them from despawning. It's Super Cayman. But yeah, W Super Cayman, indeed. Yeah, they saved me a decent chunk of time that I would have spent designing the thing, so. Big W. What am I making? Oh, I need more rails. And I need a couple more levers. More rails, and then that. Now we have a bit more rails and a bit more levers, so that should be good, hopefully. Bam, bam. And there we go. Now we have our nice little, this is our little loop. And so what this is going to do is all of the pumpkins that get put onto the heads of the zombies, once the zombies die, the pumpkins will be dropped, or the pumpkins should drop here, and then the zombies will, or the hopper minecart will pick them up. So now I need to add a little thing. Dash Papega, you need to be a member for it to work, I'm pretty sure. I am not lactose intolerant. You sent it? Oh boy. Alright, let's see. Please don't be giving me a virus. Alright, chat. Cheetah has made something truly, truly spectacular and awful, and let's just witness this together. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Insane totem. Insane totem. This is a truly unhinged totem to have, bro. That is, oh my god. That is an insane totem to have. That is incredible. Cheetah, you're an artist, bro. This is crazy. This is a totem of undying. Wait, okay, hold on. Now, oh, wait, no, you know what? I have like 4 totems in this world, so I'm not gonna try it in this world. But I'm gonna pop a totem in another world. I wanna see what it looks like. 4, 9, 20, 25. Pale garden. Pale garden. How is that animated? I know, right? It's impressive. What have I done? Good question. All right, hold on. Let's see. All right, chat. What will it look like when we pop it? Oh my gosh, the sheep makes eye contact with you, bro. The sheep makes eye contact with you. That is absurd. That is truly, truly a sight to behold, bro. Oh my gosh. I feel like surely there is like a better application of animated totems than this. Surely you could make something really, really cool, but instead we have this. Instead we have the sheep fricker totem, bro. Incredible. I'm trying to think what would be something really cool that could be animated. Like, I'm thinking you could have, like, instead of, if you had, like, a flying mob, you could maybe do, like, a bat that, like, flies next to your shoulder instead of just sitting on it. And, like, that could look really cool. That is, wow. Wow, just wow. Good job, Cheetah. Good work. I feel like the piston should go faster. Yeah, I wonder, I don't know what the limitations of it are, but that is definitely something. Put it in an item frame. You spent all day? That is crazy. I mean, I'm not saying that wouldn't take a lot of work, but that's crazy to spend all day on that. We might have to lock you up, bro. You might need to be locked up for spending all day working on that. All right, let's you know what? I'll continue this next stream. I gotta go to bed. I realize I gotta go to sleep. Oh, you can make it faster? Oh my goodness. That's kind of incredible. Why do people just ping me on the Hive server to be like, hi? I also suppressed. I thought I muted this mute server. All right, there we go. I muted the server. Okay, anyways, thank you guys for hanging out with me tonight, chat. I will see you guys all later. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you, Cheetah, for that glorious creation of yours. See you guys all later. Peace out, everyone. Bye, guys. See you guys. I think I will see you guys tomorrow, so be there, assuming that I am. Bye.